right, so we took off with both Val and Talus this morning at around 8. I'm getting back here just before noon. It's 11:48 my time. And I'm just kind of curious what's going to be going on with Roman, Rita, and Gemma now that they have a couple of friends who are gone. Because it's important to us to make sure that all the babies are okay. And one of the big fears is Roman, being the leader of the herd, to wake up and all of a sudden two of his family members have been taken away. And I'm going to spend extra time and attention with Roman today to try to make sure that he's fine. I'm trying to kind of gauge him. It's been a big week for Roman. He did get haltered by Daddy Wetter several times this week. He's gotten the lead rope put on him. He had the farrier come out and do some work. Okay, so I can see the horses walking through their stables. We left all of the gates open today. And I see the horses all right there inside the stables. So I think that we're going to be okay. Let's drive on up though and visit and see how everyone's acting and how they're feeling. So Rita and Gemma, I will say, and you guys can agree if you've watched any videos at all, you know that they have become kind of a dynamic duo, the two of them. Like sisters, they can fight and argue, but a minute later, they're best of friends. And so I'm happy for that. They have each other. Roman has Rita. And then Roman really never spent much alone time with Val or Talus anyway. Rita's always been kind of his girl. And there's the two of them right there, Rita and Gemma. I know it's bumpy. I'm zoomed in while I drive. But they're probably just kind of curious right now what's going on. Don't know where everybody's at. Hey girls, Daddy's back. Daddy's back, sweeties. Aww. And I'm not as concerned about those two. To be honest, I know that Gemma may have, had Val and Talus in her life for the last 2 years, but even she's not like glued to them the way they're glued to each other. And so let's see what's going to happen here. Let me go find Roman, see if I can love on him. I will say that I think one of my mistakes was last night I had hooked up the trailer and parked it over here. And I do think that by having the trailer sitting here was a little bit upsetting, because this morning coming out during the live, the horses were very unsettled. I'll just say unsettled. They weren't their usual. I mean, they're always a little bit feisty and excited to eat. We all know that. But this morning they were just very unsettled. Hey, sweetie. Rita even took kind of a play kick towards me when I was feeding her. Roman did kind of a lunge towards me when I was dropping off his food. Both sort of mildly aggressive moves that you just don't see from them on a regular basis. So, and then that's not all I'm going to do. I'm not just going to love horses all day. I do have to finish this mowing. Today's my Friday. I know for a fact you will not see this video until later. Saturday, maybe even Sunday. But I do have to get some jobs done today. Look at all the squirrels. There is 1, 2, and there's 3. 3 squirrels in the yard. I'm still baffled by what would have happened to the other one. The one I was... Could these be babies? These are not baby squirrels, right? These are not like a litter. I don't think so. These look big. And do you think that because we lost Alan, the male, that all these other males just kind of moved into his territory? Do squirrels do that? Would they be like, hey, Alan's dead. Let's just take over his place. But today I'm taking my tractor out and I'm going to mow all of this pasture over here on the far tree line. I'm going to go from the pecan trees here and all the way across if I can. Now I am picking up my son Lex in a few hours, so I don't have a long time, but I think I can do this in 2 or 3 hours, which is about what I have until my next premiere. And at that next premiere, I will be stopping to go cool off a little bit, get something to drink, and then head down towards Houston to grab my son. But you guys join me. Let's mow some pasture. Use this as kind of a before and after. I always like to look at things before and then come back afterwards to see how amazing everything turned out. Friends, this is the final strip and we will be done. It's been a week worth of mowing. Gone through quite a bit of diesel, but our pastures look amazing. Our grass is nice and tender, cut back to the 5 or 6 inches like we like. And we are just so very blessed. I know that right now the cows are laid up in the shade, but just like the horses have discovered, once they come out a little bit and get back to grazing, they'll be like, wow, this stuff is good. And they'll be like, thank you, Daddy. And Daddy's like, you're welcome, babies. And now it's time to clean the brush hog.
let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.